Beautiful Cancer gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, I'm for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with your mid-August, 15th through the 30th tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. Keep in mind, this reading is general, man. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them whichever way they resonate if they apply to your current situation. And if you guys would like, you may follow me on Instagram and Twitter. All of that information is provided down below. Now, with that all being said, Cancer, welcome to your mid-monthly. Let's go ahead and check out your second half of August, okay? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-August, 15th through the 31st. What do we got coming through for my lovely Cancer gang? Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout mid-August, 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout August 15th through the 31st. All right, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff, all right? Let's take a look, man. Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the 10 of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Knight of Wands. The person you're dealing with here is the Five of Swords, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we're off to an interesting start. I think that right now, you're kind of on your way to Stability Town, and it feels really good. I think that there's been a big change in your energy because the last, or at least the first half of August, may have been a little bit of a train wreck for some of you guys. You may have felt like it was a little too intense. Maybe you felt like life was very unstable. You were going here, you were going in this direction, that direction, blah, blah, blah. You may have felt like, holy crap, I can't catch a break. You know? And Cancers know that feeling well. When you feel like you can't catch a break, everything's too intense, etc. And I think you guys are in a place right now in your life where you're starting to recognize, I need to slow down a little bit. I need to focus on my stability, things that make me feel happy, things that make me feel good. It's time for me to get my life on a track where I feel great and where I'm focused and when I'm doing what it is I want to do. And I think that for a while, Cancer, whoever this was you were connecting with, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but somebody was disrupting your path. They were kind of distracting you from being successful in the areas you wanted to be successful in. They were very distracting in the sense of you didn't feel stable. You didn't feel like your life was going in the direction you wanted it to, and you didn't feel like it was consistent. You felt like it was just a bumpy road all the time. And as for the outcome that's present, I think it had a lot to do with the fact that you were living an unbalanced life. It doesn't feel to me that you were in very good balance and harmony with somebody. It feels like it was one way or the other. Either you were giving too much or you were giving too less. And I think that the person you were giving too less to was yourself. I think you guys have been in a space for so long where you have been neglecting yourself and neglecting your needs and neglecting your stability and your success. And you've been putting your life on standby for another person. And I kind of feel like that's the vibe that's coming through. And as much as I love my Cancer gang, because I'm a Cancer as well, I've been a victim of doing that, and I'm sure at some point in your life you've been a victim of doing that. And if this resonates right now, you're totally a victim of doing that. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean I'm dragging you. But at the end of the day, the only person you're hurting is you when you put your life on standby for another person. You're hurting yourself. And it's crazy because, you know, we're like, man, but we just don't want to hurt the other person by looking like we're selfish. But we get caught up in these thought cycles where we judge ourselves too heavily, and then we get scared of other people judging us. But the truth of the situation, Cancer, is that you are allowed to have your life too. You don't need to put it on standby for nobody. When you are with somebody that you love or dealing with somebody that you love, there needs to be equality. You need to be a part of their life, but you also need to be a part of yours, okay? So what I'm going to do here, Cancer, is real quick, I'm going to clarify this Five of Swords, then we're going to get into the rest of the reading, okay? Now, clarifying the Five of Swords, why is the person that Cancer is dealing with showing up as the Five of Swords throughout August 15th through the 31st. We got here the Fool card. Could be an Aries you were connecting with, but it feels like a person who is always very impulsive. Oh, whoever you were connecting with, they had lots of impulses. They always wanted to do this, they wanted to do that. Not to say this person actually has ADD, but their energy was very ADD. It was like they went in different directions all the time. And I feel like your person here was always wanting something from you, like, oh my God, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Can we go here, there, everywhere? And it was like, frantic, you know? And Cancer, that is a very quick oh my God, excuse me. That's a very quick mixture to make you feel burnt out when you don't feel like you have your time to rest and rejuvenate. It feels to me like you put your life on standby for somebody else, but whoever this was you were dealing with, like, expected so much from you. And like, you never had a moment to yourself. You never had a moment to rest and have a break. And it feels like their energy was just very frantic so far. Oh boy. All right, Cancer. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of August. Then I'll take a look at how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of August. I'll see where the energies are aligning, and then I'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Cancer is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Cancer? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout August 15th through the 31st? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How does the person that Cancer is dealing with feel towards Cancer? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout August 15th through the 31st? Cancer, the first card out for your person is the Hermit. Can possibly be a Virgo you were connecting with. Next out, we have the Seven of Cups. We also have here the Hangman. We have here the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords, the World card, and then the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. So looking at your person so far, it definitely feels to me that they very much so were high energy, man. Whoever you were connecting with, they wanted a lot. They expected a lot from you. And I think that is where things got tough. Because the person you were connecting with here, they would see you as the Hermit card. They would see you as a person who just wants to be alone, or a person who just wants to, you know, do their own thing. And like, I feel like who you're connecting with would try to make everything about them. And like, the moment you try to voice your opinion or the fact that like you want to do something, they try to like flip the script and make you look selfish. It's kind of the energy that I'm seeing coming through. And that's completely far from the truth. Like, you're allowed to have your own life experience too, but I think your person was so good at making you look selfish and making you feel guilty for not doing whatever it is they wanted to do. You know, the Seven of Cups is like basically what you're offering to them as many different experiences. So whatever this person wanted, I feel like they got from you. And ultimately, you know, the Hangman card, it led to the two of you kind of being in limbo. You know, the person you're dealing with was always kind of getting satisfaction from the fact that you were always there for them and you were always doing the most. And with that all being said, this person liked that personal attention they got from you, and they wanted that to continue. So based on who you're dealing with here, Cancer, your person really liked the personal attention, the PA, okay? And considering that they kept getting PA from you, they wanted to continue that. They wanted that to move forward in their day-to-day life. You know, they felt like, that's it. It's going to be me and Cancer, and we're going to keep thriving, and we're going to keep moving forward. So what's interesting to me so far is that the person you're connecting with, they are showing genuine love for you, Cancer. I can see that right off the bat. They're showing genuine love for you. But at the same time, it does feel like they did take advantage of your love. It feels to me like they weren't coming from a space where they were respecting the fact that you have your own life too. So who you're connecting with did have genuine love for you, but at the same time, they weren't respecting you. And in this current situation, they wanted a future with you, they wanted forward movement with you, but it was all because of the fact that you were the one making them happy. This person wasn't taking accountability and making themselves happy. You were providing happiness. And at the end of the day, this looks like a very codependent kind of connection to me, where they're the dependent one and you were the one fueling the dependency, okay? And the Queen of Wands to the Two of Swords here, you know, this person could be very hot-headed as well. You know, it's kind of like my way or the highway. It's almost as if like you disagreed with them, Cancer, or if you wanted to do something different, you would just see a whole different side of this person. It feels like they had very much so entitlement energy, okay? That's the energy I'm picking up so far. And I'm trying to take this reading a little bit slower because there are a lot of the messages that are coming through for you. But I do feel entitlement energy with the person you're connecting with. It feels like they were coming from an entitled place. So with that all being said so far, you were the person giving them happiness. I don't think this person's happy within themselves. I don't think they found happiness within themselves. And I really do think that you were the person that would provide for them. And the thing about Cancer is that, I don't know if everyone sees, but Cancers are very big providers. And you have been providing as much as you possibly can I think you have been busting your ass to make this person happy and please them. And we can be so guilty of people pleasing. It can be so incredibly hard where we just want people to love us and like us and appreciate us. And the way that we get people to appreciate us sometimes is very unhealthy because we'll be doing the most for them. You don't have to do the most for people. You have to do balance. You have to have balance with people in general. So I do feel like you were very much so overcompensating for this person. In regards to what's going on with this individual throughout the second half of August, let's take a look. We got here King of Cups, we got here Five of Wands, and we got here Four of Wands. You know, I feel like based on what's going on with them throughout the second half of August is like, yeah, they love you, but at the same time, there's a lot of conflict that goes on between the two of you. It feels like, remember in the beginning of the video how I was talking about how you really are craving stability? There's not stability in this connection. It's like we fight, we're happy. We fight, we're happy. We fight, we're happy. It feels like it's so up and down. You never really have a stable moment of just being really happy with your person because there's always that thing that brings a trigger and then the two of you get angry and then you guys fight and then you guys make up. Excuse me. So it's like a very back and forth thing is what I'm seeing here, you know? And my apologies, guys, if I keep taking little pauses, it's just because my tooth is a little fucked up right now. I'm on antibiotics and everything like that, so been dealing with the toothache for the past couple of days. So if you see me pause while talking, don't mind it. It's just because of the pain. But anyways, Cancer, yeah, your person here, it feels like they're kind of on the same thing. I don't feel like they're bringing stability to you. I feel like it's like we fight, we make up. We fight, we make up. You know. But at the end of the day, they still want to call that love. Like, yes, I believe your person loves you, but I really believe they love the things that you do for them more than the fact of them loving you. You know, you can love a person, but completely not respect them. And I don't think they're necessarily respecting you, unfortunately. Okay? Let's go ahead and get into your energy here and see what's going on. How does Cancer feel towards the person they're dealing with, please? And what is going on with Cancer throughout mid-August 15th through the 31st? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout August 15th through the 31st. How does Cancer feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Cancer? First card out is the Nine of Cups. You feel like you're very serving. That's the energy right there that we're talking about, Nine of Cups. Because it's not that you're self-serving yourself, you're self-serving them. We also have here Page of Cups, okay? We have here the Sun card. We have here the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot card, and then the Page of Pentacles. So far what I'm seeing for you, Cancer, is like, you like to make this person happy. And that's the thing about Cancers. Cancers like sprinkling happiness in other people's lives. I'm a Cancer. I love bringing and giving positive energy and showing people how much I love and care for them. I love providing good energy and making people happy for sure. But I like doing that under the right circumstances. And sorry about that, Cancer. I lost storage. And side note, I cannot wait till the iPhone 12 comes out because I want to get the most amount of storage on that phone as I possibly can. I don't know, man. I've been trying to record with a camera for a long time. I prefer my phone. It feels more organic, but maybe at some point I gotta switch to a camera, you know? But anyways, Cancer, getting back into the reading though, it's like you provide this person happiness, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from the right circumstances. It feels like it's coming out of a need. Like, you know, this person needs you to make them happy, and you just very much so do oblige, you know? I think you want this person to be on the same page with you where they respect how you feel and, you know, things that you want to do. And, you know, maybe if you want a day to do something you like, you know, you would want this person to understand you, and you don't feel understood, you know, you feel very misunderstood, and sometimes you kind of dismiss that side of yourself where it's like, you know what, well, it's never going to happen, this person's never going to understand me, so I should just be in this position where I keep on taking care of them. Maybe I should completely discard myself. And I don't want you guys to ever feel that way. I don't want you guys to ever get in that position where you disregard your own feelings just because somebody else is invalidating them and choosing not to bring balance to the connection and allow you to feel how you deserve to feel. And honestly, that's very unsympathetic. It's not an energy I ever want you guys to sit in. So please don't please this person, you know, without getting anything in return. Don't overcompensate for an individual just because you feel like you need to. And don't get used to the way they treat you, because you deserve to be treated with equality and love. And, you know, Page of Pentacles here. You know, Cancer, you're over here like, throw me a fucking bone, you know? Show me that, you know, you care about me too, and you care about my feelings too. And like, you know, compensate for me a little bit. Simp for me a little bit. Yeah, this person should simp for you. You know what I'm saying? They should show you that they love you. They should be hella appreciative of all the things you've done for them, Cancer. And if they're not, I don't know if you're necessarily with the right type of person. Just saying. Moving forward, Cancer, we have the Temperance card, and we have the Empress card. Two very big major arcana cards here, okay? You got Sagittarius energy and Libra energy. The Temperance card to the Empress card. These two cards talk about growth and they talk about healing. You want this person to grow with you, but you want them to understand you. You want this person to bring balance into the connection. You want this aspect to be healed. You don't want codependency. You don't want to be the source of somebody else's happiness. You know, you want to provide happiness, sure, but they got to be happy within themselves, and so do you. So I really feel like you want this person to grow out of the phase that they're kind of in right now of constantly needing attention. You want to see them evolve. Because I think, Cancer, you genuinely do love the person you're dealing with, but I think that you get so burnt out of doing everything you do for them and getting nothing back in return. You know, sometimes it becomes too much. You know, Cancer, I'm not telling you, you know, you have to break up with this person or you have to stay away from them. That's not the case. I can understand this. I'm very sympathetic because I've been in situations like this where I love somebody, but I do way too much for them. I get it. But what you should do is you should stop doing too much and see how they react. Because maybe the only way to get your point across that you deserve balance is to provide the balance by drawing yourself back and seeing how they react. Maybe they have to understand the hard way. Maybe they have to learn the hard way, right? Moving forward, Cancer, what's going on with you throughout August is the Death card, the Strength card, ooh, and the Two of Cups, changing it up in the relationship, man. Abso-fucking-lutely. First things first, the Death card to the Two of Cups. This is changing the dynamic of the relationship. The Strength card also talks about taking a step back. So exactly what I just said, you know? Take a step back from overcompensating for this person. I think you are. And that's really, really good to see. This energy just came through. So based on what's going on for you throughout August, you seem to be taking a step back from overcompensating and kind of taking a look at how this individual reacts. So I'm very happy to see that you guys are doing that, okay? Awesome stuff, man. Moving forward, where are the energies aligning, please, between Cancer and the person they're dealing with? Throughout mid-August 15th through the 31st, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout August 15th through the 31st, where energies aligning, please, between Cancer and the person that they're dealing with. Let's take a look, baby. Where energies aligning? We got here 5 of Pentacles, we got here 10 of Swords, we got here Page of Swords, and we got here 10 of Wands. It feels like shit's about to get real, Cancer. And in regards to shit getting real, is that this connection can go one or two ways, you know? Either this person is going to take a look at how they've been acting, and that's what it is that's going to end, or you might get in a position where you're so fed up because you recognize how much of your own time you've wasted on this person, and it might make you feel like, wow, it's like coming to this recognition of, I've wasted so much of my own time making somebody else happy when I could have been making myself happy. That's that self-awareness recognition coming through. And I felt that, Cancer. That's a very deep feeling. It's a very wow kind of feeling. And it hurts like a bitch. You're like, wow, I really wasted a lot of my own happiness and a lot of my own time to put into myself, making somebody else happy. And at the end of the day, that's a big fucking burden, 10 of Wands. It's a very big burden. Especially when you put your feelings aside, or more so voicing your feelings aside, and you're continuously pleasing somebody else. It's a big burden. And you're becoming very aware of that, you know? And a part of you was always aware of that, but you're going to see the full extent of it throughout the second half of August of like, wow, I really have put everything aside for somebody else, and I really have not allowed myself to grow because I was always trying to focus on somebody else, you know, somebody else growing, and you can't. You know, Cancer, other people have to find happiness within themselves. Other people have to grow on their own. No one's saying you guys can't grow together, but in their own individual way, they need to grow just like you need to grow. So here's a couple good things I'm seeing, okay? One of the best things I saw so far, Cancer, is that you are going to pull back from this person. You know, you're going to stop overcompensating for them. You're going to see how they react, okay? That's something that's very positive that I'm seeing so far. And I believe you're doing this when you see the extent of how much you've overcompensated and how much time of your own you've wasted. Once you have that big recognition, you're like, yep, I need to pull back from this individual. And you want to see if things change. Will things change? I'm not too sure yet. We got to take a look at the outcome. But I will say for you, Cancer, if things don't change and this person keeps expecting from you and doesn't give anything in return, you know, it might be time to consider if this is worth it. Because despite of how much you love somebody, the way the person treats you really weighs in a lot more than the fact of how much they love you. Somebody can tell you they love you so much, but their actions are clearly different. You know, this person says they love you, but their actions are different. And actions speak 10 times louder than words. So make sure that you're getting what you deserve. Because I don't believe you deserve this, Cancer. I believe you deserve balance, a Six of Pentacles connection, where somebody shows love and care to you as well. Just being honest. As for the overall outcome between Cancer and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-August 15th through the 31st. What is the overall outcome, please, between Cancer and their person? We got here the Lovers, which is love between the two of you. And we have here the Eight of Pentacles, and we have here the Ace of Wands. Beautiful, man. I like to see the fact that this person's putting in some effort. But let me be clear. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Is Cancer's person putting in the work? I'm not talking about Cancer fixing things. Is Cancer's person choosing to fix things? Okay? Six of Wands. Good. Good, good, good. King of Wands. Beautiful. Cancer, I do see a change. And I'm happy that I see it. Because if I didn't see that change, that definitely would have been very upsetting, you know? So I do feel that as you're drawing back throughout the second half of August, they're going to start understanding. Okay, they're going to be like, you know what, I have been a little bit too much about myself. You know, I think maybe it's important for me to work on understanding you more, Cancer. I think it's important for me to really pay attention to your feelings and do what you want to do, and maybe take a look at what you're passionate about and have other fun with you in different ways. You know, this person is going to take action to have forward movement with you. Now, here's my thing. I hope that they're not taking action just so that they can keep you around and re-trap you in the same cycle. I hope that they are coming from a genuine space. For right now, it feels a little iffy. I can't tell, personally, if it's genuine. I can't tell if it's disingenuous. I want you guys to decipher with your own discernment and your own, your own intuition. But I feel like you are making a very big impact and a very big statement by not overcompensating here for them. And that is a very big win for you. Because it is going to get this person to think. It is going to get this person to see where they're wrong. And that's what I want you to have. And like the main point of this reading, of course, was you just having stability. Stability and love, where things are good with somebody, where you're happy with somebody, where things are balanced, there's equality, and where overall you're pleased and the other person's pleased. You know, you want to be taken care of as well, and you want to live your life as well and grow in your own way as well. So, make sure at the end of the day, Cancer, despite of what's happened, that you're getting your balance. If it's not this person that brings in balance, maybe it's meant for somebody else. But if they are truly genuine here and they really do change and they really do bring balance to the table, all the power to you. I'll be happy for you guys to be able to move forward, especially with a person that you love and a person that loves you. I always want people to work through their problems, especially when it comes towards romantic relationships, and I want you guys to grow and evolve. And if you guys come out of this strong, much stronger than ever and more understanding of each other than ever, and you guys continue to grow and evolve, that's beautiful. It was worth it. But if you get to the space where your person is still not taking accountability for where they're wrong and is still not understanding that like you deserve equality in the relationship, then it might be time to find somebody who really provides for you as well. Because here's the thing, Cancer, it's not about necessarily people providing, it's about people being equal to you, people treating you the way that you treat them, people showing back that love and that appreciation for all that you do for them, and having an even ebb and flow. And if there isn't an even ebb and flow, then it's kind of very difficult to move forward with somebody, because at the end of the day, you feel like you have to be obligated to provide for them with nothing in return. And that's the energy I was seeing earlier, how you felt very obligated to provide for them and not expect anything in return. I don't want you to ever feel that way, because that's far from the truth. You deserve balance and equality, okay? So Cancer, like I mentioned, for the outcome that's present, I do see the person you're connecting with really turning. Anyways, Cancer, storage is acting up again. Been happening throughout all the mid-months. But as I was saying, though, like I said, I see them turning around. I see a 180. But I do not know personally if it's disingenuous or genuine. It does feel genuine, but then it's like, look at their track record, So really use your discernment here. See how the situation works out in your personal life, especially if this person's making changes. If they're not making changes, you might want to consider setting yourself free. The point is, Cancer, is I want you to be happy. I want you to know how much you are worthy. I want you to know that you deserve stability. I want you to know that you deserve equal love, equal give and take. I want you to know that you deserve the best. And if you're not getting the best here, you better get the best somewhere else. Because you deserve to be motherfucking happy, you deserve to be showered with love, and you deserve to be in the ebb and flow of a beautiful, fantastic, romantic relationship. So Cancers, I want you to better yourselves and get what the fuck you deserve, because you deserve the world. Cancer! Thank you guys so much for watching, man. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, please let me know down in those comments down below. Cancer, take care. Have an awesome, amazing, and fantastic rest of your August 2020. And I will catch you guys in September 2020. Much love, guys. If you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, that information is in the description box down below. Go ahead and feel free to check me out on those other social media platforms. Much love, guys, and have yourselves a good one. Take care, Cancer. Peace.